What's up, HyperFast Nation? On today's episode of the show, we are going to take a look at the question of why many builders now prefer eXp Realty agents to list their new homes. Stand by for this episode of the HyperFast Show. All right, welcome back to the HyperFast Show. Today we're going to look at the question that I've been hearing from agents all across the country about why many new home builders now prefer to list their homes with eXp Realty agents, especially when it comes to infill communities. All right, infill being like established neighborhood, they buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lots and build homes on them, and instead of like a big tract neighborhood. So, we've particularly been seeing this question when it comes to like luxury infill, and a lot of reasons why. Number one, eXp Realty has one of the fastest and largest growing networks of real estate agents across the country, right? They hit 85,000 agents faster than any company has ever done. Now they're around 90,000 real estate agents and, growing every day. And in this market, all right, we're seeing many of the old fashioned brick and mortar shops getting smaller and smaller and losing agents either to churn, retirement, or to models like eXp Realty. So this bigger network of real estate agents is going to get their homes a lot more exposure, right? When you have a company of almost 100,000 agents, and it's getting promoted through that network, that just reaches a lot more than a company of, let's say, 25,000 agents. So, they like the better reach that eXp Realty agents are able to get for their projects. Number two, because eXp Realty agents get to keep more of their commissions when you compare it to most old-fashioned brick and mortar models, the agents have the ability to pour more money back into their own business, which in turn helps promote these new homes for these builders, right? They have more marketing dollars left over to promote themselves and their homes. So, I think a lot of builders are starting to realize that when they go with the eXp agent, because they get to keep more commission, they have more flexibility to promote the home. Number three, the branding. Right? I think a lot of old-fashioned, brick and mortar models kind of handcuff their agents with the branding. They make it all look the same. The agents are not allowed to change the colors, and the logo has to look a certain way. And you go look at certain brands, and every sign from every agent at that office looks the same, except for the maybe the agent's name. So I think a lot of builders like that. When they work with an eXp Realty agent, they're able to have an agent that has the flexibility to brand and really stand out. Because with eXp, it's not about marketing the brokerage; it's about the agent marketing themselves. So the branding flexibility is a huge plus. And then lastly, the last reason why a lot of builders right now, new home builders, prefer eXp Realty agents is the technology. Right, the technology platforms that eXp put together allow for easier exposure of their properties, more exposure of their properties. They've got this great new off-market program and private exclusive and different collections of properties. So eXp agents have a lot more flexibility. A lot of brokerages went out, developed like their own technology, right? And if you think about, that approach compared to eXp's, right? You have one approach where like a brokerage goes out and they're like, we're going to build this little like walled garden for our agents, as opposed to the eXp approach where they have, Chief Strategy Officer Leo Perea, one of the, most recognized, experienced names when it comes to real estate and technology. He's going out and vetting different technology platforms out there, kind of letting the free market decide, right? So in other words, they're able to go out, see that KV Core is doing really, really well for agents, and then go out and get KV Core as a free option for our real estate agents. And there's just tons of examples of programs and technologies like that where you kind of let the whole world compete, and then you go out and you cherry pick and pick the best ones and then plug eXp agents into that, rather than the approach of some brokerages where they go out and kind of build their own, so it's not tested with as many agents, and it hasn't kind of gone through that crucible of competition and arisen as the proven leader. It's kind of like when AOL first came out with internet access, you were in kind of this AOL walled garden versus getting on a browser and having the whole world at your fingertips. So the eXp model and system for when it comes to technology just allows the agents there to have more access to better tools. That's the simplest way to put it, and I think a lot of builders realize the value in that. They are business-driven, number-driven people, and like that, eXp agents are able to just plug into the best systems to promote their property. And we've sold dozens of new homes as eXp agents for different builders, and we're seeing more and more builders now in several markets migrate to eXp Realty agents, and for a good reason. So if you're listening to this show and are wondering what your business might look like at eXp Realty, how billion-dollar agents, myself and Carrie Scholl, can help you scale your business or get new construction deals done, and come to a system that will allow you to keep more of your commission and build multiple streams of income, I'd love to have that conversation with you. All you need to do is pick up your phone, send me a text message at 703-638-4393. Again, send me a text message at 703-638-4393. I would be honored to have a conversation with you about what your business would look like with us at eXp Realty. We've got hundreds of agents in our group in dozens of states now, and we'd be honored to have that discussion with you. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the HyperFast Show. We will see you next time.